Hello everyone, I'm excited to show you my finished band. It's a bit shorter than the actual length that they give you. I think they give you about a meter in length of yarn to work with, but I finished a little bit short of a meter because my brain just needed a break. I know I could have continued it the next day, but I just mentally I've had enough. This is the most intense weaving that I've ever done. So now let's look at my band. This is the start. This is the start of it. It looks okay. I did a few rows without doing the pattern just to get the width going. So I did a few without picking up the pattern band. So I did some hearts. And then here I think was when I started to get a bit hungry, but I ignored it anyway. So I just kept going and going and going until about here where I tried some of the other patterns, which is this weird slanty pattern and the wave pattern. So I tried doing the weird slanty one, but I just couldn't quite get it. It's a bit wobbly, but you know, beginner and all that, so quite wobbly. The back is probably some skipped stitches there or skipped rows. But it's just a practice band anyways. It's not something I would give away to another person. It's just for me to have a play around with, you know. So I tried some of the wavy band, and then that was just when I decided I'll have a bit of food and stop for a break. So we wove a couple of empty rows and then just left it here, and then I went to have lunch. When I came back, I decided I wanted to keep doing the heart pattern. So I kept doing that all the way towards the end. And yes, there are also this skipped bit here as well. This was when I decided, you know what, I've had enough for the day. I'm going to take a rest from this pattern and this whole weaving thing until I get an idea for the next one, or maybe try another pattern. So yeah, that's where I got. Because it's not something, like I said previously, it's not something I would give away. I just tied the whole bunch of ends in a big knot. So that's my sample piece done. I'm quite happy with it. You know how I said in previous videos I wasn't sure if this was raised part was supposed to be there, but it is supposed to be there, and it looks quite nice. And when you touch it, it's like quite raised and textury. So I like that. So overall kit, level 3 kit, I think it's quite good. I mean, I have said before that any level of weaver can do it, as long as you're patient and you take your time, you don't rush, you have breaks in between. Important to have breaks, otherwise your brain will start to go and you start to notice it in your weaving like I have. So anyway, that's it for today. Goodbye, have a nice evening.